Anyone who's played this game before is probably going to get a good laugh out of this now. Uh, I am not going to use a guide for this next part. There's a bunch of questions coming up, and I'm going to answer them honestly. This is the gate of the abyss. This is the fork in the road of life. If you wish to pass, demonstrate your way of life. Once you do, one of these gates will be open to you. Answer my questions. Will you demonstrate your way of life to me? Yeah, let's go for it. So I just used the guide, answered law the whole time. But this time I'm not. This path is where you choose your way of living. Know that the choices made here will demonstrate your way of life to me. Let us begin. Answer my questions and show me the path you choose. Yeah, I'm not doing a funny voice for this. A certain demon pledges to accompany you for the rest of his life. Okay. But the demon is obviously inferior in abilities and would prove nothing but an encumbrance. What would you do? If you fuse him at the first opportunity, jump to the left. If you plan to give him incense and strengthen him, jump to the right. Yes, this is left, and this is fuse him. That is exactly what I would do. I see, so that is your choice. We move on to the next question. You are granted divine protection and become a savior to the people, gaining their support. However, the god is simply using you. You eventually learn the truth and consider your situation. If you continue to be a tool of the god, you will keep your status as the people's savior, though you would give up your free will. On the other hand, if you break free, you will lose the god's protection and become a normal man. On top of which, you would be forever known as a traitor. Which would you pick? If you want to live freely... Sorry, the mess distracted me. Jump to the left. If you want to remain the people's savior, jump off to the right. That's rough. I don't think I have the courage. See, like, the god is using me, but it doesn't say to what end. So without further information, I'm going to go over here and continue to be the savior. Because at least I'm saving people. Reviewing the question. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. I see, so that is your choice. We move on to the next question. And this is why I wasn't using the guide, because all these questions, I didn't want to keep track of what I said while reading. You have come up with an innovative idea and introduced it to your superiors. But their reaction is lukewarm, and it fails to meet with their approval. You have absolute confidence in your idea, but pressing the point would endanger your position. What would you do with your idea? If you would stand firm on your opinion, jump to the left. If you would back down to save face for your superiors, jump to the right. Well, we're going to the left on this one. Though I think I've lawboyed it so hard, I doubt this section matters. I see, so that's your choice. We move on to the next question. The woman you love the most has died. However, your lover implored God for a second chance and has become the living dead to meet you again. How would you respond to your lover? If you would become the living dead yourself and pledge her your eternal love, jump to the left. Uh, say no to the undead, folks. I have borne witness to your choice. You will return to the gate of the abyss and gain access to the path beyond the gate. There you will learn the truth of your way of life. Righto? How'd you come from up there? Didn't you go through the gate? You're... Raidou felt a presence behind him. Oh, hey, look, it's Louis Cypher. Okay, you have come well in coming this far, Don. That's his voice now. The Apollons from the gate to the abysmal realm did not acknowledge you as their master. Because of the actions you took to open the gate, the future you had worked so hard to shape. Well, it was rather different from what you had hoped for, wasn't it? Faced with the truth, you despair again. That's about the size of it. Man, my ears are burning just to think back on all that. But you overcame this despair and again took hold of your future. The relief in your beloved sister's eyes is quite evident. That, Don, is the new future you have built. It was Raidou what built it. If I had been on my own, I would have lost heart a while ago. I made it this far because he stuck by me. I see. Don was able to take action and shape his future because you, Toshiro Mifune, served as his spark. Then I must ask you, Toshiro Mifune. It's possible you haven't noticed, but it seems your actions are acting as a spark of hope in the people around you. You are Toshiro Mifune, yet at the same time you are Raidou Kuzunoha. So tell me, when I speak of your actions, whose actions are they? Are they those of Raidou Kuzunoha, the devil and summoner sent by a certain organization to protect the populace from demons? Or are they those of Toshiro Mifune, a man who... Oh wait, no, I'm gonna get the emphasis right. A man who, seeing this sorry spectacle, found his passion for justice flaring brightly. Who are you? Is this the last one? Okay, so I jumped. So now that we're at the end, I'm actually going to look at this. Okay, so question 4B, I jumped. I jumped right for +5 law. Huh. I can be super law or slightly more chaos, which I don't think is going to matter. But, you know what? He's Raidou Kuzunoha. That's what he would answer. I see. That then is the spark underlying your actions. You act in accordance with the principles of a devil summoner. Very well. Until this moment, you have been reacting to the sparks that determined your way of life. But you've responded each to each by your own actions. I have borne witness to these actions. I feel I have a sound understanding of the manner of person you are, Toshiro Mifune. I believe you are affable, capable of getting along with anyone, but it's hard for you to establish a firm trust. But that is the way that you live. That sounds like me, Raidou. You and I have a lot in common. You have already shown the gate your way of life. The spark required to progress is prepared. So I'm still law, boys. If I could do this again, I probably wouldn't use a guide for the answers. I'd still use it to figure out where the heck I'm supposed to go. But I would just answer honestly. But I still feel I got to the right place. Because this guy wants to be Raidou Kuzunoha, you know? Like, that's his whole dig. Shinado is beyond here. You must put into practice your chosen way of life to overcome Shinado. That, above all else, will be your action that provides hope for the feeble. Oh, excuse me, like twice. So, I believe that means I can go through this door. Here at the gate of the abyss, your life shall be questioned. You who control your own destiny, you must pass through here. My hair got into my ear, made it itch. Ugh. Blech. We are now in the sphere of physicality. Oh, I did some fusing, as you can see. Got added Binbogami, Siegfried, Kudan, Barong, Sanlafon, and Taotai to my team. I don't have a variety of demons anymore, but I don't think I'll need them. Oh, hey, Amada. Okay, let's see if I can talk this Amada into joining me. If not, I know what I'm doing between this episode and the next. Oh, okay, I need someone who can talk to Mada. It's gonna be garbage XP because the Mada wasn't around, but that's fine. Keeps finding emeralds, that's pretty cool. What's this? Only demons are allowed past this point. Okay, so let's summon a different demon. lower the chance of encounters. Magic 30. Okay. So let's see. How about Sandal? You know, I should might as well just check. Hold on. Okay, Barong, Fenrir, Sandalphon, oh, but sadly not Taotai. That's you have an elect attack, right? Yeah. Okay, so let's go with Sandalphon. And I still have the lowered encountered rate active. Lost track of my mouse cursor, don't mind me. Okay, Magic 30. Sweet. Oh. Whoops. They took away the need to button mash for the capturing a demon, so they added it to this nonsense. I didn't need to do that. I pressed the wrong button. We're gonna go back here. I probably should have done that with my medicines, but I don't care. Money I'm probably not going to spend, not unless they put a not unless they put a merchant in here somehow. Hold. We meet again. You are the summoner I encountered in the Dark World. I, Astaroth, have come to meet you. He's frail to force. I won't take much of your time, but please hear my words. His excellently leaves man to live the way they choose. But I believe that is what his excellently truest wish is to see man treading the path set by his own desire. You, however, you have turned your back on your desires and submitted to order, valuing harmony with the world. Just like a martyr sacrificing his life as he swears allegiance to the adversary. I'm disappointed in you. I'm sure His Excellency feels the same. An empty shell of a man like you has nothing worth living for. You shall die here. Though you kill your own beliefs, you cannot harm me. Through our battle, I will teach you that compromising one's faith is the way of a fool. That's the voice I chose to give him, I guess. Okay, what do you have? You have Palumpa. So let's summon someone who can do a force attack. Like Sandalphon. Hey, look at that. So you... Oh, we fight Kamail if we were Chaos aligned. If we are neutral, we get both fights, neither will join. And neither give you a gift. But they both get unlocked for fusion. Once again, neutral is the best way to go. Let's see that. Do you have... Oh, hey, look. I'm just going to run around. Dang. Diddly yang. How dare you, human? I will not let you die quietly. My dude, you're... Look. Whoa. Erg. How foolish can a human be? You're incapable of putting our vast ancient intelligence to the slightest fraction of good use. I don't know, I kicked your butt. You kill yourself and let the world devour you, yet you cling to life so fiercely. How foolish. I see you are determined to do without my help for the rest of eternity. Astaroth can poop right off from here. You can hear a different voice coming from somewhere. I witnessed your battle. Now come here. Oh, he moved me over there. I should heal first before anything else. But first, I'm going to bend Origami there, just to get his levels. Item use... You know, I might as well just use my medicines. Hey, camel jockey. Wait, no, that's... Sorry. That's actually... I shouldn't have said that. Thankfully, this is an angel. My name is Camael. By command of our heavenly Lord, I keep watch over the world's order. You are exemplary, son of man. Merely defeating Astaroth is worth 1,000 hosannas. In addition, you keep your desires in check and live in harmony with the world. This is the way that keeps the world in order. My Lord assuredly grants you his blessing. I would very much like to be of assistance to your way of life. Please take this. Got an amulet I don't exactly need. I myself would like to accompany you. I will make the duty assigned to me by my lord. It will make the duty assigned to me by my lord easier to execute. Now allow me to reintroduce myself. I am Camael. It is a pleasure to meet you, who lives in harmony with the world. Camael joined the team, which is pretty sweet. And I assume that's where Astaroth would be waiting. Yep, okay. Nope, I didn't mean to do this. Default. Nope, arrange. And of course, he's my highest level dude. But hey. With that done, I'm going to see you in the next. I'm going to go back to see if I can recruit Amada.